Hey all, this is Eucep again. Today I'm going to look at another of my Transformers from the Cybertron line, or Galaxy Force. But this one earns some special scorn by me. Why is that? It's because this is quite a fucked up mold. Of all the molds which I can dislike, this is probably one of the very worst. And that's for more than one reason. One reason is the fact that he can't stand straight. And the other reason is they did paint applications on him which ruin part of the details. And the other one is, why the hell did they turn this one into a girl? Yeah. Yes, this is Override, the English version of course, and known in the Japanese version of Galaxy Force as Nitro Convoy. He is a prime. She is a prime. Yes, I'm constantly going to what the heck his gender is or her gender is. I'm going to stay with him because I've only watched Galaxy Force, never watched Cybertron. So to me, this is Nitro Convoy and it's a dude. Alright, capiche? Now, yeah, the gender bending is really one of those things which really gets me to this figure. I don't really mind the fact that they switch around genders at times, but frankly put, I don't see anything female in this. Really, I do not. This is way too buff looking to be a girl. Oh well. Now on for some other things which I dislike. Well, first of all, you might notice he is standing bent forward. That's because otherwise he has no balance. I really have to let him lean forward like this. A bit less if I actually take off his cyber key gimmicky gun and reattach this here. There is a pack which kinda holds on to here, and he has the ability to hold it in his hand with some effort. Doesn't really fit in. And then with the Cyber Planet key, or with the Force Ship ignition, you get just this. Yeah. Wheatley, rubber, doohickeys. Yes, they are soft rubber. I'm sorry, but this really does not look very impressive to me. Actually, the majority of the gimmickry in this figure isn't even about his Force Ship or Galaxy Force gimmick. No, it's Automorph. Yes, this guy is an Automorpher. So let's try it. At least I'm going to try and show it in a moment, or after transformation. Another point of my scorn, what I said about paint applications. You see these silver bits on his toes? Underneath there is transparent plastic, which molded in lights underneath, which you just cannot see due to the silver paint. I haven't tried yet to just remove it with paint cleaner or something like that, but I've seen mods of him, and yeah, you get way better looking toes, or let's say better looking car mode if you remove it. I believe the GTS version, his powered up version, doesn't have the paint here, so yeah. Now, yeah, for the stability, yes, he has heel spurs, but you more often end up just leaning on these than on the actual heel spurs, so the use for these is just about nearly non-existing anyway. If these could have folded out like till here, like here, that would have worked, but they don't. Alright, so let's transform this guy. First of all, split the crotch. Till you have it from there to there. Both sides. Rotate the legs around again. Everything is very stiff. This mold hasn't been touched very often, because I really don't like this one. Until you have it about like this, which is about how the car mode will be. Make sure this part is loose, and this entirety goes to move forward. Yes, and then it will fight you all the way while you try to get it to line up. Peg these parts into this red piece. That's the most secure part of it. While trying to make sure everything else remains in line, which it does not want to do. This is very badly engineered, in my opinion. Alright, then you have this. Press this down. This locks into place somewhat. Alright, underneath, yeah, you can notice these fitzies are very loose and floppy. Move these arms around. These also lock into place underneath. And you pretty much have him done here. Just take this engine gimmicky part, and behold, the race car that is Nitro Convoy, or Override. Yeah, not much good to say about it, actually. Here you actually get an idea of the amount of detail which you'd get under here. There actually is a cockpit with two positions here, which is nice. So the way it looks, if here actually a person should sit, this is one ginormous race car. So in terms of scale, this thing also sucks majorly. The wheels are nice. I like the rims. I like the transparent wheels, even though, as you can see, majority of the wheels is not real. Otherwise, this guy is just a form of a flip former. So, yeah, you're supposed to be able to unlock him by holding him here and then pressing on this black part. Let's see how it works. Good. Well, that's about it. This is about how well this mechanism works. It's supposed to unlock the goddamn arms, but doesn't do so. Or at least these springs don't really work anymore to bring these arms forward. And then you're left with, well, this, and the rest you have to do manually. So, bring this over. There's a hole in the engine for this pack, so it does remain in place if you don't want to use the weapon itself. Move it back and forth, and once again these ties will fight you all the way. Well, you try to rotate it into the front. And back we have Override, who will not stand right up. With the view of the crotch, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to tell you, don't buy this mold. If you see it at some kind of convention, secondhand, for very cheap, don't get it. Seriously, this is a bad mold. It doesn't look that good. It isn't interesting. The character behind it isn't interesting. There wasn't much personality besides some need for racing, which we already had in Hotshot or Exegeyser or Exilion. So this guy really was not that interesting. The only thing which is slightly interesting is this head sculpt, which is decent, but yeah, it's got the crest of the Prime, and anyway, this character, as I said, not recommendable. It's too bad. It's a waste to throw away toys like that. But that's one of the few which I'd consider doing that. See you later.